Welcome to another episode. I mean, you have just saw one video just uploaded, so this will be the second video.
Hey, look
for
at
that.
Kavi. He's trying to do the intro again. Look at him.
So he's
Hey,
coming back to
come.
another intro. So yeah, welcome back to another episode of Football
Can
Plus
let me
TV.
make a proper intro or not?
So it's me, Sabesh, Manmathan, and Wahid on my right, left, and bottom, and then we have
And
Wahid,
Kavi.
and we have Kaviraj. You can come into the screen now. Okay, he's back.
Come in.
Not coming there. View.
Well, anyway, you get good
guys?
intro to the Football Plus TV logo anyway, so thanks for that. Yeah, all right. So today, what we will be doing, what we'll be doing
Anything, mate.
what we'll be doing is we'll be actually doing the best 11 lineup so far in the tournament for the
Isaac
Euro
Day.
2020. So we'll have
Sorry,
Isaac.
I heard something. What?
I thought I was worth 60 million or something.
Yeah, you'll be worth 50 million there. All right, let's straight go into the action. Let's straight away go into the topic for today. So we'll be looking at the
Hey, who's our
best.
sponsor, eh?
Our sponsor will be Football Plus TV themselves.
So we're gonna have advertisement for that. So yeah.
Where are they from?
So we save you guys time. No sponsor, nothing. So straight to the point. Come on.
But we wouldn't say no to any sponsors. So all sponsors are welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nike,
sponsors.
Nike, Adidas,
Really.
Puma,
Please, lah,
name
please,
it.
lah. Please.
Listen.
We will name the questions. Will they name us or not?
I'll extend boleh juga. Boleh.
Talking about sponsors, we are actually sponsoring you $150. All you have to do is just guess the right goal scorer for Italy versus Belgium game and stand a chance to win RM 150. Remember, you have to be a Malaysian and your predictions will be up to the extra time only. It won't go up to the penalties. Okay?
Not an easy way to make money, right? During COVID time.
If you think you are not qualified for government's bantuan, take this enough.
With the 150,
Think about it.
with this 150, you can go try to serve a nice screening. Think about that. Think about the people. Think about the rakyat.
Just for 150, the build up that we gave was too much. All right.
You can buy 10 cups of Starbucks if you find yourself vaccinated already and go buy some
Yeah,
Pizza Hut.
it could work either way.
Or for all my Copenhagen friends, you can buy a clear passport. Just say.
Yes, man.
We have
Yes.
no right to tell you what to do with the money.
So give it to them
all we can
care.
say is we are ready to give. Are you ready to
Yes.
take it?
Exactly.
Yes.
Here's the opportunity. Just take it.
All right, so today we'll be looking at the best 11. I think I've repeated this multiple times. So we'll be looking at the best 11 for the Euro 2020 so far in this season. So I think we have passed the knockout stage of the competition and we are up to the quarterfinals. And it will be happening shortly. So before we go into that, let's try to predict who are the best players that came out very well. Your best 11. So we, as the Football Plus TV representative, we are going to give out our best 11. So I will start to present now, and then once we have started presenting, we'll start off with the goalkeeper. So from the goalkeeper, maybe I start with Isaac first.
Isaac, why me? Oh, okay. As much as I hate to say this, I think Pickford right now, he's got the most clean sheet.
Okay.
So Pickford will be, I think, for now, the best keeper.
So you're going for Pickford.
Why not Sommer?
Like I just said, Pickford has got the highest number of clean sheet so far.
Activity.
Yeah. He has not let in much goals. I think only one goal. I think
Oh,
zero goals.
the one he saved.
Yeah, he saved.
Howard's shot.
And there's a lot actually. There are a lot. And Dave, Sabesh, just the day my brother was complaining, this one look like Poland team. They change the color. They
What color you want me to put?
just go all black.
Yellow and black day.
Hey, yellow and purple. Yellow and purple. Our
This
colour.
okay. This okay.
Harimau like
Hey, yellow purple day. Our team.
Okay.
Yellow and purple lah.
Yeah.
You put red and white, look Indonesia je.
I thought of Harimau like this one Sweden.
They didn't Sweden. They purple. They. This is the purple we can get. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kavi says Pickford. How about Kavi?
Isaac
Isaac said Pickford. So, Kavi and Wahid.
I'll have the same. I have the same opinion. Just thought there are, although how to say, there are keepers with no clean sheet, but they have done well. Like Sommer, he was really good. I think Donnarumma is really good also. But when you compare their stats, we'll go with Pickford lah.
How about Wahid?
Okay, just to be different, I think everyone has mentioned the best goalkeepers in the tournament so far. I'm just gonna go with a name, quite unfamiliar name, and that is Thomas Buckley
Oh
from
my God.
Czech Republic.
Wahid, you went back for the
Yeah.
same. Why
Yes.
is it every time whatever I'm having in mind, you just pick it out, man? I was having the same play in my mind. Thomas
I
Buckley.
was so impressed with the way he plays. His highlight was against Scotland. There were so many point blank shots which would have defeated a lot of goalkeepers. He saved it as if it's nothing.
But yeah. But we have to come to a final decision and pick, right?
Yeah, so
What is it gonna be? Clean sheet?
Keeper was good, but the team was shit. So we'll go with
Yeah.
Pickford.
yeah, I think
Pickford.
if we are going to stat wise, it has to be Pickford, but
Veklik
Veklik
can
is
be
definitely
second keeper lah.
yeah, he's actually quite good also. So anyway, yeah, Pickford will be the first choice since according to stats he is. Alright, so Pickford. Now let's go to the right back. So who have you keep in mind for the right back?
Interesting. I think I'll pick some.
You cannot say anyone from England because none of the right back actually played right back.
For me, it's Semedo lah. Hey, Trippier played the day right back.
Yeah, like finally, right?
Actually, Semedo, he's okay, but that one game against who?
Hungary.
No, against France, he didn't do well. For me, he didn't do well.
Are you
That-
kidding me or
Okay,
something?
I'm gonna put the names that we are saying now. So we have Alba and Semedo. Alright.
He was like, okay, besides any other player in Portugal, he was like the brightest player from
No.
the backside.
Not to what I'm saying is compared to other games that he featured, that game he was a bit off for me lah.
Okay. So how about Isaac?
I think it's bloody brilliant, Semedo.
Oh wait, Kavi. Who are you going for? Isaac said Semedo. So Kavi haven't said. And Wahid, how about you?
I'm gonna go with Dumfries.
Dumfries. Okay, that's a good choice as well. How to spell okay, like that lah? Is this
Yeah,
correct?
no. IES. You said Dumfries.
FRIES.
Okay, and Kavi.
Kavi lah.
Kavi is going for Semedo as well. I don't think so, right?
Oh, Kavi lah.
Not Semedo. I think I'll go with Dumfries there.
Dumfries as well. So
Actually, I was thinking about Italy's right back.
Which
But-
is
I think Toilo or Tolo, yeah.
Okay, since you
Toloi,
don't know the
Toloi.
since you don't know the name, so stick to Dumfries.
wait,
Yeah, I think it's Toloi.
Wahid
I think
is
it's
an Italian
Toloi.
fan, right?
Hmm?
Wahid is an Italy fan, right? So he should
No,
know that.
it's Sanjeev, right? I thought Wahid was a
I think
Yeah,
it's
that-
Toloi there.
That, yeah, I even couldn't remember his name. He was an obscure player before the Euros, and suddenly I found him playing against Wales or against Wales. And there's a
Yeah,
Toilet.
Toyo lah.
Toilet.
Toyo lah.
No, I don't want to butcher his name, but for the sake of it,
Oh,
I don't
Toloi, Rafael Toloi.
think Toloi.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
checked.
that guy.
Yeah, he's
Toloi.
But
Okay, so all of us have separate opinions. So let's take a vote from here, okay? So who's okay? First of all, we go for the I don't know. Okay, how
It's
do we
I,
start
it's
this?
not Y. Toloi.
Yeah, Toloi. LOI.
Okay, so let's start off with Toloi first. How many feels like Toloi is good?
Even as an Italian fan, I don't think he's the best.
Hey, Sabesh.
The best right back.
sorry, just to cut. If we are talking about right back there, why you have Alba there?
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's on the left, man.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh shit, sorry, I messed up. Okay, I'm removing him. Then we have only 3.
So who you voting for then? Of these 3?
I think I'll go for Dumfries.
Dumfries.
Yeah, this should be the tiebreaker lah. I think even Kavi went for Dumfries just now.
Yes. For the contribution to goals, I will go Dumfries also lah.
All right, so it's going to be Dumfries as the right back. Now let's go to the left back. Now only it's Jordi Alba. My bad. Sorry.
Cousins.
Actually, yeah. I you know the shit part is I went for 2 left backs. I thought Jordi Alba. I suddenly put Jordi Alba as my right and put Cousins at the left. So I'm going to stick to Cousins as well. I think I'm going to put Cousins. I feel Cousins is a better player than Alba. Anyway, Isaac. Kieran Trippier.
I don't remember the Italian player's name.
His name is Spinazzola.
Who? No, he's a left back. I thought.
How do I pronounce?
Oh, left back.
How
I
do I
left
spell?
back, right?
Yeah, left back. Yeah, Spinazzola.
Yeah.
How do I spell?
Robertson then.
Robertson.
And why I say Robertson? Because if you notice the whole of Scotland, he's the brightest player on the pitch. He provided a lot of assists that unfortunately wasn't fruitful, but he actually gave a lot of opportunities for Scotland to actually seal the deal, and he also defended well. So that's why I'm saying Scotland.
Fair
Robertson.
enough.
But
Tierney did well also in the Scotland game.
Tierney is okay also, but it's not the
Tierney played a centre back.
He's-
Yeah, he played a centre back. Yeah.
Gosens is more of a LWB wing back lah. So
Oh,
if you want to
Gosens
put it,
also played very well as a winger for Germany. So
he mostly played as wing back actually.
Yeah.
But just to clarify lah.
Wahid was going for Spanish. How do I spell his name?
Spinazzola.
Oh, the Italian guy.
Yeah. I mean, if there's one Italian guy who makes the cut, I think it's this guy.
Come on, Chilili, Bonucci.
Dude,
Chilini
left back
been
lah.
injured, man. Left back lah.
Oh lah, he's saying if there's one Italian guy who's going to make the cut, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Bonucci and Chiellini has been impressive throughout their career. I think it's about time I shout out someone who's quite a relatively an unknown guy lah.
Okay, so it's going to
Immobile.
be Spinazzola,
Shit,
Robertson,
the whole
or
team
Gosens.
is so strong.
Gosens, Robertson, Spinazzola. So who's your votes for? I'm going for Gosens. So 2 for Gosens. Robertson, anyone?
You know what? I think I kind of enjoy seeing Gosens playing the left. So might as well we just put Gosens.
Okay, so let's stick to Gosens. Alright, so Gosens is a player that
Can
I
see
really
it on
didn't
Isaac's
know.
Really
face.
say what,
What's
Robertson?
Robertson?
Yeah, I really didn't know a player called Gosens until the Euros.
Actually, I didn't know he plays for Atlanta also until Wahid pointed out the other day.
Yeah. Okay,
Then I
so
went and checked about him.
we are going to the right back now. Mine is Stones. How about you guys?
Right back. I thought right back.
Hey, sorry.
Centre back there.
Right centre
Centre
back.
back.
My bad. Right centre back. Yeah. So I'm going for John Stones. How about you guys? Okay, maybe I give you the reason why.
For me, it's
Because
Varane.
of I think John Stones is the reason why Pickford is in our lineup as well. So that's why I'm having Stones there. Okay. Who are you going for?
Varane.
Varane, okay. And Isaac.
I'm going. I don't know the names. Actually, both my centre backs are going to be from the
He's gonna put in
Italian side.
Chilini.
Bonucci,
Bonucci has been playing, yeah.
and the other guy.
Bonucci is right.
Bonucci is right, yes. And another guy what?
Chilini.
No. Some Francesco something is his name. What?
Francesco, yeah, there was a
The guy that looks
Francesco,
really looks a bit old, but he's super good for me lah. The guy with the goatee and the nice hair. What's his name? Let me check and see. I think it's
Okay, meanwhile, Wahid.
or something like that lah.
I think I'm gonna go with Andreas Christensen.
Interesting.
He will never leave out lah. The blue heart is still there, the red heart is still there. It will be in forever. Okay, Isaac, who's the player?
Who
You
thinks
already put Bonucci, what?
Oh,
Who
sorry,
thinks
enough
we
for you,
should?
okay.
Who thinks we should have the Denmark captain there also?
Anyways, Sabesh
Just
is
saying.
EE, man. He's not TIA.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's take a vote now. Kavi was asking the Denmark captain. I don't really know how he played. Actually, I didn't follow much of how he was playing, so I don't
No,
know.
just saying. I'm not going to vote for him. Just saying.
Then don't vote for him, Nadi.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Reddit day.
Okay, so how many of you all are saying Stones? I mean, I said Stones.
So you alone lah.
Okay, next Varane. Also one. Bonucci also one.
Looks like we're all in a fix here, I guess.
Christensen.
Sama போச்சு.
I think among all these four, for me lah, I will remove Christensen first. How about you
Fair
guys?
enough.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, so Christensen is out. Okay, so we're left with three: Bonucci, Varane, and Stones.
Screamer.
Yeah, the screamer. Yeah. From here, I will remove Varane, but I don't know. I don't know about you guys.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I just want to ask a question. What do y'all think about Vermeulen? Vermeulen is his name?
Vermeulen.
Who's that?
The gym guy.
Who's that?
Back.
Vermeulen, the
Centre back.
Missing
ex-Arsenal
from-
and Barca.
What do you think
Missing.
about him?
He's good also, but I don't see him much.
Is he worthy in our squad?
He's been off the radar for so long.
If you compare him with Stones, Varane, and Bonucci, I think no.
Yeah.
No, if you compare him to Christensen,
Yeah.
Christensen is better.
Yeah.
Well, clean sheet though, still. Anyways, I'll stick with Bonucci lah.
Okay.
I like Bonucci.
I'm also sticking with Stones. I think Stones is a deserving candidate. How
I
about
think Bonucci is solid.
how about Wahid? Shall we remove Varane? What do you think?
Varane. I mean, the French squad has been leaking goals since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was not his best performance in a major tournament.
So yep.
He did do a lot of. He did do some sloppy stuff. I remember from last game.
Okay, exactly. I think I remember a couple lah.
Okay, so now we are down to the two. So as okay, for me, how I'm
Come
going
on,
to select
Wahid.
this.
I know you're an Italian fan. Come on.
How
stick
I'm
with
going to
this one.
select this is I'm going to see the way we selected Pickford based on stats. So based on stats, based on clean sheet, Stones deserve that. Anyway, you guys will decide as well.
Bonucci.
I mean, Bonucci, I mean, he's been very consistent. I don't see any major tournament where he played sloppy. He's the reliable Italian defender you can always rely on to lead your back. And that's what he did in this Euro, and I can see him doing the same thing against Belgium.
Agreed. He's not like one tournament wonder.
Nope.
He's been proving himself ever since I know the Italy team. So
Yeah.
It's like every
I'll
game,
go with Bonucci also.
every
Okay,
game he's
alright.
been doing really well.
Yeah, but I think
Okay.
the best Bonucci we've seen was Euro 2016, and he contributed in the goals as well. Just for you guys who hasn't been watching Italian games,
I don't know.
yes, I'm clear.
Bonucci follows
What?
2 goals, right? So far, Italy
One.
follows 2 goals only,
One.
right? One or two? One.
Then I thought he got 2 goals to his name.
Yeah, I thought 2. It's okay.
Okay, so we are sticking to Bonucci. All right, now let's go to the left centre back. My option was actually Chiellini, but yeah,
Mine is that.
I thought Chiellini will be there because Chiellini and Stones would be nice, but Chiellini and Bonucci won't be bad as well. So I'll put Chiellini there first.
I was going to say Cellini also.
Okay, so there's 2 for Chiellini. Isaac, who do you
That
have?
guy lah, that Francesco RCB guy. Oh, I don't know
Acerbi,
his name.
ASCERB.
Yeah, he's
No, I think just put Acerbi lah.
he's brilliant, man.
Francesco lah, okay? All right. And
I mean,
then,
each time I watch the Italian game right in Euro, I see these 2 guys, they pair up like some kind of magnet.
okay, how about Wahid?
I mean, no brainer lah. Chiellini for the reason that ever since he's gone, I mean, he was injured during the. I'm not saying he's gone because he's dead or something. He's injured. I think it was the second game. I feel like as a guy who's been watching Italy for a very long time, I think they kind of look a bit shaky against Austria. I mean, the one where they concede 1 goal. And luckily, I think he's going to come back against Belgium. I think that's going to be a huge boost for us.
We have to really watch the game, man. It's going
No
to be
brainer, man. No brainer.
It's
Chiellini
going to
was
be
like
explosive.
Chiellini was like directly into the squad ready. Okay, all right,
Yes.
nice. So we have picked our back line with Pickford leading the back line with Bonucci, Chiellini as the centre backs, and Dumfries and Gossens. Now,
Hey, before that, what formation?
Yeah,
are you
that's
using?
the next question. I wanted to ask if we could play 4-3-3. So we have all spare for each position.
4-3-3 is the modern formation, anyways.
Yeah, so 4-3-3 is mine. Okay, is this okay? Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now player number 6, the center defensive. Mine
Wait,
is Paul.
we didn't specify whether the player should be in the quarterfinals or not.
No, it
What's
doesn't
the
matter
point?
actually. It
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. Yeah,
Okay,
it doesn't matter. It's overall.
Then Kante for me, then.
Okay, so Pogba is mine. Kante
Hey,
is.
Kante defensive, ready? Why Pogba?
I'm putting him there because I have some other players on my attacking side. So that's the reason.
Oh,
So Kante, all right. Good choice as well. Kavi?
I'll go with Kante also.
Okay.
Pogba, looking at the tournament, he's not playing at CDM. So
yeah.
Yes, you're right.
More like
Can
the
put
play
him there
by
lah.
7 there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And Wahid?
I mean, despite earlier I've been saying that France has been disappointing for this tournament, the guy that never disappoints is definitely Kante lah.
Yeah. He's consistent, man. Like
I have no any objection because I myself love Kante as well. So,
Mhm.
alright,
So
Kante.
Cellini and Kante, no
Wow.
questions asked. Inducted
Okay.
right away.
All right. So the right midfielder. So Isaac, who you have?
you know, go
For sure
for it.
he'll say Henderson,
Clueless. Cannot be like he's not. He didn't play at all. How to say Henderson? Play? I may be a Liverpool fan there, but I'm not delusional there.
No one Arsenal fans too.
Okay. So who are you going for?
I think no lah. Y'all go first lah. I'll pick last. Can I?
Okay, Wahid.
Controversial pick. I'm gonna go Gini Wijnaldum.
Okay.
Although he,
No, Gini
You
is
sure,
excellent. Gini is excellent for me. I feel he. did
although
very well.
although yes, like Isaac said, he costed the game against Czech Republic. But you see throughout the group stage, I think he was one of the best players in the squad.
Very true, man. I agree with you. Gini has been damn good. Coming from a
But I
United
don't know
fan as
about
well.
I
Gini
have
is really damn good as well.
I have different opinion. So lately, after following Ukraine's game closely, I've become Ukraine team fan lah. So can we have Shaparenko there?
I don't
The
know how
way you
to
say it, it just sounds cheap, man. Whoever he is.
So, Shepherd
Isn't
and
that the? You're sure it's not the tennis player, the female tennis?
Hey, that is Maria Sharapova, dey.
Sharapova.
There's no co there, day.
Ko is a guy, I think.
I
Okay.
think for me, it'd be Højbjerg.
IBA, right.
Oh, Højbjerg, sorry. Højbjerg.
Maybe you could have put at Kante's place there.
Yeah, actually.
No, I don't think so. He played Kante's position that this past Euro. He was more attacking.
Okay. All right. So mine is actually KDB.
I
I think he'd be for number
Yeah,
7.
that's high
though. Yeah.
Yeah, KDB I think number 7.
Yeah,
Player
betul.
7.
So looks like we all agree to KDB deal then.
Okay. Then I have to change, because if KDB goes to 7, then I
Yeah,
put
I
Pogba here already.
agree.
Pogba here already.
I thought you said Genie just now.
I didn't say Gini, it was Wahid.
It was
said
me.
Gini.
Oh,
I just
Wahid.
supported him. Yeah. Okay, so among all these 4, the one that I will remove first is Højbjerg. I don't know what do you guys say?
Why? He was good.
Yeah, but I think that's not his preferred position lah.
Which means he's better because he's good. Even
He's
if he's
good
not
at-
preferred position.
But he's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
Despite his unfamiliarity, he's still good at
Okay,
it.
so how about the rest?
I wouldn't go with but I wouldn't go with Højbjerg at that position because I think Denmark was playing more of a 4-man mid game and he was more towards on the upper side on attacking. So no lah, Højbjerg no.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna remove Højbjerg. Shaparenko is the next one in line that I will remove.
Come on,
I don't know about you guys.
please. That guy, he's really good, man. Like the kind of balls that he gives to the strikers and the kind of runs that he makes. I was watching the Sweden game. Damn, the guy deserves the place lah.
To be honest, I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to comment anything. Isaac and Wahid.
Again, I don't know him as well.
Because if you're comparing Gini, Shaparenko and Pogba, Shaparenko is the only one that I'll remove first.
I mean, the fact that I could mistake him for a tennis player whose name is not exclusive to Shaparenko.
Hey, this is too much.
But no hard feelings. Maybe you never know. Shaparenko, he might perform, and if he wins the World Cup, then it's straight to the face, man. World Cup pula, Euro, sorry.
I
Okay.
was about to say that, man.
Yeah, so Shaparenko is out of the list since we don't know much about
I
him.
think Pogba lah.
Genie is off also lah. Pogba lah.
Yeah, okay, so it's Pogba. Finally, a player that I wanted is there. Okay, good. All right.
What,
Now-
you had Gosen, you had Chilini.
No. I mean, I wanted Pogba to enter because the way he performed for the Euro was so good. So if he's not in the squad, that will be a bit disappointing for me. So that's the reason why.
Let's start 11 first lah, since then we can
Throw-
move left and right.
Throw KDB that day.
Yeah,
Move on to
KDB.
player time.
Yeah, just put KDB in here.
That's
Wow.
the no-brainer, man.
No brainer.
No-brainer.
Okay,
Down.
wow. Okay, so I'm going to player number 9 here on the left. So my pick is a bit surprising because I'm going for Forsberg from Sweden. I feel that guy is super good. So I'm going
He's
for
the
him.
one with the long hair, right?
Yeah, I've seen him playing. You know,
Yeah,
in fact, the game that he played that day, Sweden versus Ukraine,
Yes.
he had so many chances. I think he could have scored hat trick
The
and
fella,
denied by the post. You know, so many times.
Yes, why he curled one ball almost
so
top
good,
corner.
yeah, exactly.
Kena tiang, ayo.
2 times it hit the post. You know,
Yes.
so that's the reason why. I mean, not only that, I think he's also the top scorer of the tournament so far. Forsberg, if I'm not wrong.
No.
Huh?
Top scorer of the tournament. That would be
Good God.
Cristiano
Oh
Ronaldo.
lah, deh.
I thought I saw.
Benzema, they.
No. Sorry, it's either Yarmolenko, Forsberg, Ronaldo, or Benzema. I don't know.
Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo.
Okay, all right.
Damn
So
close.
anyway, Forsberg is mine. And yeah, I have to
You-
put in Ronaldo there as well.
You can
because-
take Forsberg there. Forsberg is always yours to.
All right, Kavi, who you have in mind?
No, I was gonna say Ronaldo lah, but to be honest, Ronaldo didn't do much in this tournament.
But
And
yeah, he still performed very well.
I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking about Forsberg until you brought it up. So I'll choose to have a different. I'll choose to cite your opinion lah.
Okay, so you're going for Forsberg as well. Okay, how about Isaac?
What, you choose Wahid first. You went Isaac just now.
What's
Okay.
that?
Hey, you have been guessing the last scenes just now. You guess first.
I no idea. Like, Wahid, you go first. Day.
Hey, Mbappe lah. What you don't know? Put
Come on,
Mbappe.
day. I don't want Kylian Mbappe. Day.
Left wing, I think a bit like Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know how you can't put Ronaldo in there. I mean, 5 goals isn't exactly not doing much. It's something, and you were eliminated in the round of 16. Imagine if he went further. God knows how many goals he would have scored. That shows that he's still the number 1 guy in the team. I think he's still one of the deadliest attacker in the game. So I don't know how you can put Ronaldo.
Give chance to new players lah.
Okay, Isaac.
I think either or, right? Okay, because both of them can play in the same position. If you ask me, Eden Hazard or Torgan Hazard, which is more apt that play? I think Eden Hazard more apt, right?
At the moment, I think it's Togan.
Torgan.
Yeah,
I thought Torgan plays.
Torgan did better this one.
Yeah, then we go for Torgan Hazard.
Okay. Actually, I also wanted to include in another player, but I think I will shift him to the right later. So I'll tell you all who's it later.
This
Okay,
one, sir, we cannot pick any who.
No, it's Isaac's friend actually.
Sterling.
Because he's also a person who is bringing England forward. with all
I'll
his
say
goals.
either Foden lah, no need Sterling on lah. Please lah.
I think gonna go with Isaac lah. I mean ISAK.
What, number 10?
He was
or what?
playing.
Yeah, that guy is good also. But
But that guy is center, right?
He's center.
yeah, but
eh.
he was playing in the play 11.
Okay lah, we say him for 11 lah.
Okay, so now it's a comparison between Forsberg, Ronaldo, and Hazard. So who are we going to remove first? For me, it's Hazard first.
No, Forsberg
Yeah.
first.
I'll say
Hazard
Hazard.
played bloody brilliant, man. You watch all the Belgium games.
You didn't watch Sweden game day.
Isn't it one shooting game that you watched that you're saying that?
No, the
lah.
difference is that Hazard is playing in a beautiful Belgium team.
Oh,
a strong Belgium
you
team.
can't say that, man. You can't say
Yeah,
that.
in
It's like
that
saying-
case, you have to see the same for Ronaldo as well.
It's like
Even though
saying
you have all those players beside
Yeah.
him, Ronaldo
no, but who caused more threat? Not Ronaldo. Who
It
caused
is
more
Ronaldo.
threat?
It is
No.
Ronaldo in Portugal. Ronaldo
Yes,
was
you-
the threat in
his threat-
Portugal.
His threat was like imaginable. It's not even imaginable. So
Same goes for
Portugal.
Hazard. If
Jota.
Hazard was there, but he only started to do well when KDB came in the second half. Before
Yes,
that, there was
true.
no Hazard
Yes.
at all.
Yeah, you need
So-
someone in the midfield.
Yeah, I'll agree with
At
Sabesh.
the same time, Forsberg, he was the only one I can see apart from Isaac in that team.
Yes.
Who is not you, Ade, but that Isaac.
That one is, his name is not Isaac, Isak.
Isaac, yeah. So I mean, Forsberg has been everywhere throughout the tournament.
I don't know, lah. This one I really disagree with all. lah.
I don't know about
Can we-
Hazard, so that's why.
But
I mean, it's
what do you
okay.
guys think? What do you guys think about Damsgaard? I think he was really, really good. Also,
Okay, another player that I don't
anyone
know.
anyone followed up? Anyone followed?
What team is he
Denmark
playing?
match?
Oh, Denmark. is
Denmark
it?
lah.
No, I didn't follow up. Damsgaard, is it?
Yeah, but
M,
anyways,
I think
he's
it was M,
gonna
right? DM, right?
DM.
Let me see.
DM. Dumb.
Right,
For me, he was really good lah. Particularly the last 2 games they played, he was really, really good. Able to partner up with Hoiberg, receive the ball.
This guy, Mikael Damsgaard.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But then, anyways, since you guys don't follow, I don't know if you are able to vote for him lah.
Okay, so I think Damsgaard will remove first because I'm looking at the likes of Hazard and Ronaldo there. So.
See, we need to give special mention also. Dey.
Yeah, definitely.
Ericsson,
He is nice in hospital day.
give last special mention.
We'll mention him at the end of the video. Day.
Jury award day.
Okay, anyway, let's go to the votes first. So let's see who we can remove first. So mine, I will remove Hazard
Hazard.
first. So Isaac, Forsberg first.
Yeah.
Okay, Wahid, the decider.
Remove Hazard.
Okay, so Hazard to 3. So Hazard is out. Back to Ronaldo and Forsberg. Okay, so Ronaldo can also be my player 11. So I'm going to remove him for that as well. So yeah, so Ronaldo can be a player 11. So for that reason, I will remove Ronaldo.
I mean that's fair because he is versatile. He can play almost anywhere. I mean in the attacking department. So I don't mind if you want to remove him and put him number 11 or number 10. I don't care. But about the rest,
I don't know, I think-
For me, I have another player for player 11 lah.
Yeah, I have
Yes,
another player, so
Yes.
but I'm just going to include Ronaldo because
Yes.
we can compare with that player as well. Yeah.
Yes, Ronaldo scored I think 5 goals, but then I don't know, as he usually carries the team so well, so charismatic. But this time, something off with him. He wasn't actually, I only saw the angry Ronaldo in the first game where he scored against Hungary. Then he celebrated because the Hungarian fans were actually taunting the team, booing the team. So, as a
Wow.
captain, that's the only moment I saw him doing something lah. I'm a big fan of Ronaldo, but this time he's a lad. He I don't know. He didn't do much. I'll say.
If Ronaldo is not in this squad, my YouTube thumbnail will have a very good content today. Okay, Isaac.
I'll give it to the new guy lah, Forsberg.
Right. So, but
And
yeah, it's a bit sad
personal-
to see Ronaldo not there, but we have to get along with it. I think in
I
another few
prefer
years.
Ronaldo. I prefer
Yes, I
Ronaldo
think
on
it's
the
about.
left.
I think it's about time we move on from Ronaldo and Messi.
Okay, yeah, Isaac is sticking to Ronaldo there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Wahid
Personal
as well.
favorite.
I kind of think if we remove Ronaldo now, I don't think he's gonna make it at number 10 or number 11 for some
Yeah,
reason.
no way.
Yeah, so he's a natural left wing. I don't know whether he actually played left wing in the past 4 games, but might
He
as well
rotated though. He rotated it.
yeah, he rotated. But
Yeah.
I think that's always has been his place. So we honor it there lah. Put in Ronaldo.
Okay, all right.
I
So
think in Portugal he did best when he moved to the wing because then he could do a lot of deadly stuff and provide an
He's a
assist.
natural winger.
Yeah, because when he played center, there's no one that could do that for him. The midfield was really dead. The wings were not doing his job. Bernardo Silva was poor. Jota was not on form. So
They only came to life when Moutinho was there. Whenever Moutinho comes
Sanchez-
in, the whole team comes alive.
Renato Sanchez as well. Don't forget that man.
But Sanchez was there in most of the game from the start.
No,
I think
He
only
did-
one
he
game
only
he
played.
didn't start.
He only played one game that he started only. Other games he came as a substitute.
okay, all right.
I
So
think he played 2 games la day.
He came in as a band. He came in as sub.
all right. Anyway,
shit.
we are coming to Forsberg and Ronaldo. So as usual, we have to go by stats now because we couldn't come to a correct conclusion. It's 2-2. So looking
you
at the
saw Forsberg?
stats, yeah,
In
I
that
went
case,
for
it's
Forsberg as
Ronaldo.
well. Yeah, looking at stats wise, it's still close by stat wise because Forsberg has 4 goals and Ronaldo has 5. So that puts Ronaldo ahead. Right. So
I mean,
To be fair, we can't really go with goals actually. Think about it and see.
yep. But I think we have to go by
For that
stats
position.
anyway. Both players were playing the full 90 minutes in the full 120 minutes. Both players are playing on the similar position. One player is playing for Sweden and one player is playing for Portugal. Sweden managed to progress first. Portugal managed to not progress after that. But both got knocked out similarly. But now we have to go to the goal scored. So Ronaldo has one higher. So that's the only comparison I can come to the end. All right. So now the player number 10 on the
Benzema.
right wing.
Yarmolenko.
Hey, this guy going all the Ukraine flags coming in there. See.
Hey, I'm a big fan of their
We
Ukraine.
decide whether
Ukraine
Germany
FC.
or England now.
Okay, I'm going to put Raheem Sterling there.
Hey,
Voila,
Sterling.
not a Sterling for me lah.
I'm gonna put a Jack Grealish there.
Yeah, Sabesh, I think you can remove as soon as you put there. Sterling is off. Seriously.
Hey, what do you think about Kai Havertz now?
Yeah,
Cannot lah.
Havertz is a player that we should also mention, man.
Yes.
He's
Played
performing very well.
You tell me what he did.
He
He
scored
only
goals,
performed. He only performed in that one game.
He could perform. He played well on his side. On his side, he
To
played.
be honest,
you can't blame him if his teammate couldn't finish it.
To be honest, right? We have evidence where even our previous contest we had many Havertz in the list. Havertz
Yeah.
and Sterling. Havertz
Because
and
he did
Sterling was favorites in the prediction list. So
He gave 2 opportunities to finish up England, but they lost it. So you can't blame him for that.
might as well you blame Muller for that.
Exactly, and you can also blame what's the other guy, the Timo Werner for that as well, for not
Yeah.
finishing.
It's my guy, but I'm blaming him. I mean,
Havertz, I think he did well compared to all the Germans.
okay, so Wahid, who you have?
you beat me to Harvard. I'm just gonna say Harvard lah.
All right, cheers, man.
Okay, so we have Kai Havertz 2 votes. Oh wow! So I think the
You
first
just
person.
throw Sterling away. That's
Yeah,
all.
I know you're
You
gonna
throw
do
Sterling first. Yeah. Throw
Because
Sterling.
nobody here likes Sterling besides you. There.
No, I mean not to say I don't like or I like him. He can, to be honest,
Just throw.
compared to all other England players there, Sterling is the only one who might be shining, you know. So
You
yeah,
only
okay.
shine
Anyway,
because
Sterling
he
is
contrasts.
out. Yarmolenko is the next one in the list that I will remove, but he's good, but I will remove him looking at Grealish and Havertz.
For me, Havertz, he did better in Chelsea lah. He didn't do much for me in Germany.
Yeah, you can't blame Dave if his teammate not scoring goal.
No, it's not about teammates scoring
In
goals.
fact, even he scored goals also, and he got
See,
an offside goal also.
the last game, Werner was in front. Okay, then you say Havertz never score. Okay, I understand. The previous game, Gnabry and Havertz was together. Havertz did no shit.
Which
and-
game was that?
What was their last game? Germany.
Against Hungary.
Then for me, the only game he stood up was Germany versus Portugal. That game he was exceptional. That one I'll agree. But other than that, he didn't do much lah for me.
But
I'll say he did better
Havertz,
in Chelsea.
Havertz,
I
Havertz
beg
for
to
me.
differ lah.
Havertz for
That's
me.
you.
In
Your
the
Hungary
front,
game is completely wrong lah.
Havertz for me, the front three, right? The German front three, which
Yeah.
is Muller, Havertz.
No,
and-
they don't play front 3 though.
front two, right? Muller
Yeah.
and Havertz. So comparing both of them, I think Havertz was more dangerous this time. I mean, pure respect to Muller, and I'm definitely giving it him. But Havertz,
Yeah lah.
Havertz did well, to be fair,
Yeah.
compared to the way he did in Chelsea. He proved many wrong, to be honest. So
I think
Havertz
he-
is fine for me, but at the same time, if you're looking to the number of goals scored, Havertz, Yarmolenko, Sterling, all of them had 2. All
Yeah.
got 2 goals. Grealish don't have any, but Grealish is, of course, another perfect candidate to be here as well.
Like I
But
said, we can't just compare with goals. You gotta notice something. When Grealish came in the other day, he
Yeah.
caused the 2 goals for them to get it.
yeah, you're right. So,
So you
yeah,
can't
that's,
just
that's the reason why
you can't
Grealish
just go
is
purely on goals alone. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's more on pitch play as well.
Okay, never mind. So let's see who we are going to remove now first. Okay, so I'm going to remove. Wow, this is hard. Yarmolenko is super good as well. So I'll go last. Wahid, you first.
He says Howard's what?
No, I mean the one that I'm going to remove. I'm not planning to remove anyone yet. Wahid,
This
your
is
turn.
hard lah. These are three exceptional players. If you ask me, I'm not. I hate being the first trying to remove anyone from this list. But you see, I'm quite impressed with Yarmolenko. To be frank,
Yes.
I mean, without him, Ukraine would not be where they are now.
Yes. Similar to how we argued for Forsberg, because Forsberg, a team is, like in a team, a weak team, you have Forsberg there, and then a weak team, you have Yarmolenko there. I won't say weak team, just that an underdog team, right? So you have
Exactly.
a person who can stand up. So Yarmolenko for me is okay also.
And then Havertz, okay lah. Maybe despite, okay, so Kavi actually had a point. Maybe he looked exceptional in the game against Portugal. But that being said, I think in the other games where they did not play as well, I think he is the only one I see is actually trying to create chances here and there. I mean, he's trying to get Werner to score and Muller to score, and unfortunately, you get those numbskulls who couldn't finish. Where that's not on Havertz, that's on those who were given the responsibility to score. So very, very hard for me to remove Grealish lah, considering how he performs. But then again, maybe I didn't watch as much England game as you guys. Maybe I wasn't watching carefully. It's Grealish lah for me, but very, very small margin lah.
So you're going to remove Grealish. Okay. Isaac.
Yeah, Grealish as well. Grealish as well.
I think I will remove Grealish.
I'll just make it fast lah because I know who I want already.
Yeah. Kavi.
Grealish.
Okay, Grealish is out. So we are left with Yarmolenko and Havertz.
He's very, very effective, but then when you compare among these three, Grealish.
The reason why I prefer Howard over Grealish because I feel Howard's got a lot of potential. He's still young, and he's been like the only light in Germany so far this season. I feel.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and
Grealish was the light in the last England game also.
actually England got many light because we got one dimwit there called Southgate.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Okay,
This is your thumbnail day.
Okay, so I'm voting for Yarmolenko as my right winger. So how about you guys?
Havertz, man.
I'll go with Yarmolenko also.
Okay,
So what,
down to
we're
Wahid. We're down to Wahid now.
I'm just gonna make things quick. I know this is surprising, but I'm gonna go with the guy who actually went on to quarterfinals, and that is Yarmolenko.
Oh yeah, you're right, man. He has a
Hey,
point.
finally
He went to
the color.
quarterfinal.
That is you.
I don't know
Finally.
since when this fella went to Ukraine day. Okay,
Yes.
anyway.
I mean to be fair, I'm a Chelsea guy. I love Havertz, but when it comes to contribution, I have a soft spot for the Ukrainians. I think Yarmolenko has been doing exceptionally well for the squad, and they are in the quarterfinals. I think he's going to play a very big part also. So it's just Yarmolenko for me lah.
Mark my words, guys.
But then Wahid,
Germany next World Cup is gonna be terrifying.
sure.
I hope
very
so,
sure.
man. I hope so. I'm also a fan of Germany.
Actually, I'm a fan of Kai Havertz lah. I wish Kai Havertz was in Liverpool. I'll be fair with. I'll be honest lah. He's an awesome player for me.
Yeah.
I just want to add on something. This Yarmolenko guy, he's good now, but then he could be one tournament wonder. So
I mean,
just
I
thought of
thought
saying
this
that.
whole 11 was who's the best performing from the first day of the tournament till this day. I mean, it could be any of these guys in this. Maybe Gosens could be a one season wonder. Maybe by the time he got back to
True.
Syria, he could be gone.
It's just
already.
this tournament. So yeah.
To be honest, the only guys that have been performing ever since I know are Ronaldo, Cellini, Bonucci, then
Kante.
only these three.
Kante,
lah.
Okay,
So,
anyway.
ever since I know.
Here, I'm going to start first. I'm going to put Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Yeah, I'm going to put Lukaku. I know Benzema is going to be there as well. So I'm going to put Benzema as well.
Benzema.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say Benzema.
For me, it's Benzema.
Okay, who else?
Actually,
Wahid.
Lukaku should good lah.
Calvin Lewin.
Yeah, I know
Don't need lah.
this.
He didn't play also lah.
Yeah, I know this guy. Maybe the first guy you're gonna remove anyway. But I'm gonna go with Patrick Schick.
How do I spell his name again?
Just Patrick Nuff lah.
SCHICK.
Look at that. Look at Kavi go, man.
Anyway, we also need to remember Immobile.
Immobile, yeah.
Immobile.
Hey, I forgot about the Italian forward though. Shit.
Yeah, Immobile.
Immobile is good. Thanks for reminding.
Yeah, I just remembered.
Immobile.
Wow, this is going to be hard, man. This is going to be hard. Okay,
I missed a lot of.
to be honest, Lukaku did pretty well as well. So I'm going to stick to Lukaku. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start with the one that we're going to remove first. Okay, so yeah, so Kavi, who are you going to remove first?
Schick. Yes, he did score the wonder goals and stuff. Then wait. He Schick did.
Okay.
He has contributed enough compared, but then when you compare to the likes of Lukaku, Benzema, just not there yet lah. For me.
Wahid.
Yeah, to be fair, Schick actually is the second highest goal scorer of the tournament behind Ronaldo. He has 4 goals.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has 4 goals, and the reason why I'm putting him is not because the wonder goal, and not just because he's the only attacking threat in the Czech Republic side, but also I think in this list, think I'm gonna move. I feel like I'm okay lah. Despite Benzema doing well in several games, all games. I don't think that was his best. It could be just my opinion lah, but Benzema didn't make it for me. I don't know. It's my opinion, my personal opinion. How about you guys?
So Kavi is removing Schick and Wahid is removing Benzema. Down to Isaac, I believe he's going to say Schick as well. Is it?
Yeah, I'll just say Schick as well.
I see his face. I know already.
Actually, I can remove Immobile because he's good. Yes,
Immobile was good.
he was good. Yes, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe because he didn't play one game lah, but that's all about it lah.
But the games that he played, he was dangerous as well.
Yeah.
So.
The way I see Benzema is with our front, we had CR7 and Yamalenko in front, and with how he has performed so far in the Euro, he's been so threatening. Whenever he got the ball, he really caused a lot of fear.
Yes.
He did a number of damages. He's got 4 goals to his name. Is it or 5? I think 4, right?
Who?
Benzema
Benzema.
got 4.
Benzema
4. Yeah, 4 goals to his name. And I feel I feel the front, the 2 guys there will support him, and he will make use of the front 2 there. And technically, I feel he will be the best bet. It's either he or Lukaku.
Okay, how about so you're removing Immobile, all right? So
Yeah.
I also might be actually talking about it. My one, I'll be removing Benzema. The reason is because I'm seeing it in this way. Going further up the tournament, when we come out to the overall, the name that you might be seeing as the best 11. You might not see Benzema anymore. You might be seeing Lukaku or Immobile because they are proceeding to the next rounds, right? So, and Lukaku as well. Looking at the way his aggression, the way he wants to score, and and in a Belgium team that is firing at the moment, so Lukaku stands out more for me. But Benzema, I'm not giving any. I mean, a very very tight decision this one to remove Benzema from there, because as what Wahid say, it's not his personal best. I feel we have seen a lot more there from Benzema. So yeah, I'm going to remove Benzema. So let's move to Kavi now. Who are you removing?
I sort of agree with you. I'll choose to remove Benzema also. But this is okay. What happened was, initially I had Benzema in my mind. I didn't think of Lukaku or Immobile. But when Immobile's name came up, then I was like, oh shit, this guy is definitely better than Benzema. And also, when we look at it, Belgium and Italy is actually going to the next round.
Yeah.
So it's more of either Lukaku steps up or Immobile steps up.
If you're going by that principle, then Pogba and Kante shouldn't be in there, then, right?
Wait. It's more of they are there because they have actually performed. And if you actually go out of the tournament, Immobile's season has been damn good.
Yeah. Top
Exceptionally
scorer
good.
in Italy, right?
Yes, he has been exceptionally good. So, considering his performance and what Benzema has done for the club and also the country, he's a seasoned performer, but then maybe not now. Just remove Benzema.
Wahid, how about you?
Are we still stuck with the three or have we removed Benzema already?
No, we haven't removed Benzema until you say.
I thought he said remove Benzema just now.
Yeah, I already said remove Benzema.
Oh, is it?
He already
okay.
said it.
All right. With some heavy heart, we have to remove Benzema.
Good
right.
striker. I thought it was past it. He's still good. Well, that's me giving credits to him.
Well, anyway, he still scored 4 goals, in like what, 4 or 5 games? So 6 games, sorry.
4 games.
4 games, yeah. So in 4 games, 4 goals, that is a very good average. So if he progress, actually, we know that Benzema is going to stay there, right? So now coming down to Lukaku or Immobile. So I'm going to stick to Lukaku. How about you guys?
Lukaku.
I don't want to choose the.
I feel he's big. He's really powerful.
Yeah.
He'll definitely win headers. Judging by how we have good wings from the sides, he'll win aerial duel easily.
Yep.
He can even run from mid all the way to the goal, no problem. He can bash the wall and break the wall down.
Immobile can do the same thing. Immobile's work rate is damn high.
I see Lukaku has been impressive ever since.
No, I'm not saying you are wrong.
Ever since he went to
agree
Inter
with you,
Milan.
but
And the way he's been playing in Belgium so far, he's been on fire, man. He's scary in front.
I wouldn't disagree with you, but the only thing that separates is I think Immobile's work rate is much higher.
How is that possible?
He actually puts a lot of effort in the pitch now. That's why it's very difficult for me to choose also. Wahid, what do
Nobody
you
gives
say,
you A
man?
for effort though.
Okay, so maybe Kavi couldn't make any conclusion at the moment. Let's move to Wahid first.
Okay, so maybe being the Italian fan, you may think I want to go with Immobile, but let me tell you one thing about Italian. I mean, the whole of Italian team as a whole. I mean, they don't have any big names in the squad. Let's be fair. I mean, they don't have their names are
They're not that really popular.
yeah, not popular names
Yeah.
but they play as a team.
Yeah.
And that's what brings them far. I mean, they don't have individual players with egos. They put them aside.
Mm-hmm.
They come up with a system and they play as a team. I don't mind if you don't put Immobile here, but I know it's going to be good. But if you ask me to compare between Immobile and Lukaku, let's be objective. It's Lukaku at the moment.
Exactly.
I know what Immobile is capable of. He's a good player. I mean, just like Kavi said, he could be doing the same thing. He is just as capable as Lukaku. But if you're looking as a straight up, who do I want to pick as the guy who's going to bring terror to the defense? That's Lukaku.
Yeah. I got to agree with Isaac and Wahid as well. I'm going for Lukaku as well. So it is Lukaku. I don't have to elaborate much because you guys have already elaborated much about Lukaku. I so feel because I think the only person we can compare with Benzema is Lukaku and Immobile. And if Benzema is progressing to the next stage, probably he might be the one that will be picked instead of Lukaku or Immobile, right? But we are not also judging based on that. Just that Lukaku has been outstanding ever since he left United. I don't know for what reason. He has been superb. So
Well, you just gave the reason though.
Yeah.
At this one position, it's very difficult to select a player.
All right. So we have come to a conclusion. So it feels a bit weird to see only one England player there, which is Pickford. I don't know what to say. So I'll start off from the goal again. So we have Pickford, the English goalkeeper, followed by the 2 Italian defenders. looks like it. The Italians are conquering the defense as usual since the last time. And then we have a Dutch right back, Dumfries, and also the German left back Gossens, together with the French partners Kante and Pogba, and the Belgian KDB, who was not even talked about straight away into the selection. And then moving to the tough decision for the first time, Cristiano Ronaldo with Forsberg. That was a tough one. And a surprising Yarmolenko. That is a surprising one. And the obvious pick for some of us, Lukaku. So this is our lineup that we have come across. Of course, we have a lot of talent out there as well. We're not forgetting them. This is just our podcast, the way we discuss and the way we come up together as a team to decide on our beautiful team here for the Euro 2020 up to the knockout stage. Well, the best 11 will be coming right after the tournament is done. So once the tournament is done, we will be back doing the same show again, and that time we'll be looking at the best. All right, so at that moment we might be saying some of the same players continuing their position there, right? We never know. We can do a comparison between the squads now and then, right? So so I think we have took a lot of time to discuss this, and I would like to thank Kavi, Isaac, and Wahid for joining this round's topic. So signing off from Football Bloods TV. Do subscribe to the channel, do press the bell icon, and don't forget you can win RM 150 ringgit by just subscribing to the channel. That's it. All right, so take care, see y'all, bye bye.
Sauce.